I really highly recommend that you guys attend those because it really gives you a lot of knowledge. It gives you like confidence every day. I mean, every time I have a coaching session, my confidence level is kind of like on a different level after the coaching session. It makes you feel like, hey, I wanted to do the calling right away. I wanted to apply whatever I've learned on those coaching sessions. So it really helps, but you really need to do the work. You really need to attend those coaching sessions because this is what it makes you feel that you're doing the right thing. You're in the right spot. You're with the right partner.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I just want to thank you guys for today. It's been a great day. What a journey we have seen so far from all the Meskula clients. But I really want to point out a typical journey, kind of a journey that is out of the ordinary. We have two successful realtors in California. We have Archangel, and then we have also Johanes. Now, both of these guys are family members, and they're working together. And so the mission for today is basically have them share with you what's going on their back end. How are things doing? Where are they coming from in terms of experience and just all the little goodies? I want to go ahead and leave that up to you guys. So I mean, I guess I'll leave it up to you guys. I'm very excited to be here. I just want to go ahead and see if perhaps Johannes or Archangel would like to share just a little bit about you guys, right? Basically, your life, your business will let you to get a solution like Meskula, the reason that you were looking for a solution like Meskula, what were you doing before, and all those little specifics. I want to go ahead and just leave the floor to you guys here.
Hi, everyone. Again, like what Victor said, I'm Archie, and my business partner. So basically, we're out here in California, Los Angeles, to be specific. So we've been a realtor for we have our license since 2021, right, Zola?
Yeah,
So almost like 3 years now. And but we also have our own full-time jobs, right? So basically, we're kind of like doing real estate on the side, but eventually our goal is, and also one of the reasons why we joined Meskula is obviously the goal is to become full-time real estate agents. And it will be a great start for us by partnering with you guys, especially with your program. We're kind of like really looking to increase our sales, basically, right? We have our goal at the end of the year that we're trying to reach, and hopefully through Meskula we can reach our goals. It's been great so far. We've been 4 months in. I mean, 3 months in, I believe.
3 months
And
in.
we've
Yeah,
got
3 months in.
3 months in, and we got our first listing like 2 weeks ago with Meskula.
Nice.
So it's really great.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're looking for more, and so far so good. We've been happy partnering with you guys, and we really love working with Victor as our one-on-one coach. He's been helping us a lot. So, I mean, I think that's it for us. So, that's for our introduction.
Great. I just want to go ahead and share with you guys here a little bit of something of what's going on now. What were you guys doing? How did you guys get leads and appointments and listings back then?
Jolo, you want to answer that, or?
Yeah, basically, before we started with Meskula, most of our sales came from buyers. So we're
Yeah.
basically relying on buyers. So what pushed us to join Meskula is we want to be listing agents,
Yes.
which
Yeah, exactly.
which is what they do. They give us leads. They generate leads for us through Facebook ads, Instagram ads. Then we do the rest of the work. We call the leads, then follow up with them, basically like that. Yeah.
And then just to add in that, most source of the businesses that we have in the future, I mean, in the past, was from referrals and like sphere of influence, that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. So I what I'm getting down right now, I have two individuals, two realtors out in California, goal driven. They have plans for the year. They're looking for someone to partner up and be part of the plan to be successful for this year. And so they chose Meskula to help succeed or to be part of the plan. Now, it's crazy to know that you guys are coming from, even though it's more ordinary than it has been, right? To hear from this, but sphere of influence and also referral-based leads. So you guys are just diving into this internet lead world, or you guys had already experienced previously?
Me personally, I do have some experience with internet leads just because of my full-time job being in the insurance industry. So I'm kind of like familiar with like online leads and those kind of stuff. But obviously, being a realtor, this is my first time experiencing leads coming in as a realtor.
Gotcha.
But yeah, before I do have some previous experience, but it's with a different industry. So
Right. So different industry, but for
kind of like
Archie,
related to each other.
it's a new thing, right? You yourself, you're just getting experience with internet leads. But let me ask you something here. Tell me, I guess, a little bit about. I know we've been together for 3 months. Tell me a little bit about the experience right now with Meskula. How are the overall results so far? I mean, leads, appointments. You mentioned listing that you guys already have. What's the price point of that listing? What can you guys tell me about that?
Okay, so for that listing, it's a three-bedroom, two bath for 550,000. We got that with Meskula when we were like 3 months in. I mean, so far, if you're gonna ask me, everything is going well with us with regards to Meskula. Everything that we expected at the beginning, it's just what been going on. Everything that was promised at the beginning, it's the same thing, right? I mean, we do understand when we join this program that hey, this is not like an overnight thingy. That hey, once you join the school, you're gonna get listings all like left and right, without even doing the work. But we do understand when we had that conversation with Josh, who's like the one who spoke to us regarding the program. I mean, he really specifically said that hey, this is not an overnight thingy. You need to work. We will provide you leads, but at the same time, you need to follow up with those leads. You need to have a good follow up system, which we agreed and which we understand that we need to do the work. So we're very happy where we at with you guys, you know, and this is what we're expected to do with you guys. It's just that for me, if you're gonna ask me, the biggest challenge is just having more time calling those leads, just because I have a full time job. But then again, we're finding a solution on how can we manage our time efficiently so that we could do the work on the Meskula side, do the calling, attending those coaching sessions. I mean, those coaching sessions, I really highly recommend that you guys attend those because it really gives you more. It gives you a lot of knowledge. It gives you like confidence every day. I mean, every time I have a coaching session, my confidence level is kind of like on a different level after the coaching session. It makes you feel like, hey, I wanted to do the calling right away. I wanted to apply whatever I've learned on those coaching sessions. So it really helps, but you really need to do the work. You really need to attend those coaching sessions because this is what it makes you feel that you're doing the right thing, you're in the right spot, and you're with the right partner.
You said something very important about the transparency since the beginning of the process up until now. And Josh, he's one of the sales guys who does the welcoming, right, for all the clients that we have. And I'm glad he's being transparent right off the bat. And it
He
is
was.
true. This is not a get rich quick scheme. Although we do have clients who list their first month, who list their first week even. We had Maureen Weissman, 3 days in the program, she listed her first property, which is crazy. She broke the record. But we don't use those as bait. We don't use those type of data to let you know this is it, guys. Like, come on board. You guys gonna get rich. No, we're letting you know, hey, there is leads, there is opportunities, but you have to work. And just like you mentioning now, yes, you expect what you expected. It is what it is. And so I love the fact that you're being transparent and honest with what it is to be expected with Miss Skula, and that's what it is. We give you the opportunities. There will be there. The leads will be there. It's really up to you. So the question is, how hungry are you, right? And so
Exactly.
I want to go and talk about a little bit about basically, I guess, if I may, that particular listing and what's the percentage, and are there any more coming up?
Yeah, so for this particular listing, this is by the way in the city of Anaheim in Orange County, here in near Los Angeles County. So percentage wise, we did have like a at least 2% on the listing side, 2% on the buying side. Again, it's listed as 550. There's some challenges on the listing, but hey, every challenge has its own challenges, right? It's just a matter of how you work on it, right? Yes, we do have some couple of people that we're working on doing our own follow-ups. We actually had like I had a conversation. I'm for sure you were there when I asked Barry Jenkins last Friday. We did have an in-person appointment with this person, a couple, husband and wife. They're in their like 80s, and you know, they're kind of like an old couple, but they want. I mean, we met them. They're very nice people. It's just that we had an issue with coming up with the right listing price, right? They have something in mind, but we're kind of like under a million on what they wanted to ask. So I mean, we did provide value in there by sending them an appraiser so that we could at least really get the actual value of the house. And it didn't come out as what we wanted to be appraised at, what the seller wanted to be appraised at. But hey, we developed the relationship. Developing relationship with Meskula is very important. That's the whole program. That's the whole thing. We wanted to have relationship, and we to let everybody know that we bring value on the table.
Mm.
It's not like we're just a regular salesman. We're in, hey, after we sell your house, that's it. You're never gonna hear from us. It's not like that. So, and just to add, another good value that Miss Kula brings is they're teaching us to bring value to our clients. They're teaching us to build a relationship with our clients. That's very
That's
important in this business.
very important. Value, right? And the way that you provide value is the way that you guys have been doing. Finding out the need, value will be there. You guys found out that there was a need for that lead. You guys provided value, and not a lot of people know that. So it's great for you to know this overall. If I may, maybe Johannes, if you can answer this question, what was you guys' biggest fear before getting started with Meskula?
To be honest with you, we told Josh about it that it is a scam because we know all this like online advertisements from like scammers. So we were scared at first, but
Right.
I mean it's worth the risk. Like we will never know unless we try, right?
Okay, so you thought that we were a scam. Like this is the true. Wow,
Yeah.
Kind of
that's
like too good to
honestly
be true.
too good to be true. That's honestly probably like the first or second time that I've heard this before, but it's very interesting. Okay, so now you're on the other side, and you're telling me that the risk that you guys took was worth it.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because like
Gotcha.
we told you, we only have one listing. Then I feel like we had good relationship already with other leads. Like we already met like five um good leads in person.
Yeah.
So it's just about following up right now.
You
Building the
guys have
pipeline.
pipeline. So this is great. You guys are nurturing a pipeline. You guys have one you guys have one listing and five in-person appointments as we've been hearing. Okay, that's awesome. So it looks like we're heading towards it in August. We're heading towards September successfully. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes.
Yeah. Say four or five
Okay,
in person already done.
good, great. Okay, well, let me ask you this last question. What would you say to other agents who are considering working with us? And I mean this out and clear, not because we're doing this interview, but I mean this out clear.
Okay. Well, for all the agents who's thinking about joining Miss Kula, I mean, you really have to understand that, like what I said from the beginning, you need to do the work. You have to have the right mindset that, hey, yes, they will have days that you will receive no annual calls. You will have days that you will be encountering a lot of rude people over the phone. I mean, at the end of the day, you're doing cold calling, right? But it's a matter of you being having that right mindset. It's all about your mindset. Even on the coaching sessions, they're all been saying it's all about the mindset. You have to have the right mindset to do the calls, do the work, being patient. Because if you don't have those, then probably Miss School is not for you.
Wow, that's a challenge, if I may. You guys challenge the upcoming clients to have the right mindset before considering Meskula. And you guys heard it from some of our partners here in Meskula, which is awesome. Now, I really want to just tell everyone who's watching this video, this is not going to be the last one. I'm after a second one because I'm following this guy's success. One listing is not going to be the one.
Yes.
It's not going to be just that one. Understand that we're here
Yes.
for 6 months. The average people list is 60 to 97 days. They fell into the average. But what happens after that? it's no effect. I'm expecting one the 4th, 5th, 6 months because we've seen it before. So make sure you guys tune in because that's what's going to happen with these guys. And I want to go ahead and leave it up to here. Once again, two realtors from California looking for a support system. Meskula was the one. They took a bold move to say yes. So far, satisfied in listing. They're following up with people, 5 in-person appointments, and they're heading towards success. Wow, awesome. I mean, anything else you guys want to share before we end the interview here?
For me, that's all good. Thank you so much for the opportunity to speak today.
Awesome.
Me, I'm happy to be here. Thanks, Victor.
Awesome. Great. Well, thank you guys. Awesome for your time. Thank you, Johannes. Thank you, Archie. And thank you, everyone, for your time today.